Hey everyone, it's me, Sit Down Hunter, for the first time in a very long time, making a sit down video. Wow, that's crazy. Cheers. Alright, I made a video you guys didn't like. You made that very, very obvious. And luckily for you, I changed. One of my most disliked videos in the last 3 years consists of a video called I Hate Anime. I mean, I figured that would get a little bit of hate, but people did not realize that that was a joke. At all. If you haven't seen that video, go ahead and give it a watch. If you don't want to give it a watch, which I totally understand, it basically just consists of me saying I don't like anime, or I at least don't like the culture, the people who surround themselves and embodiments of anime, and all that fun, jazzy, fun stuff, but I've come to terms with it. I'm here to announce to all of you weebs in my audience, I am now acceptable of anime. It's almost as if God shined his light upon my soul and freed up a part of mind, the hatred towards anime. It's honestly not terrible. I thought it was a lot worse, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, it's bad. It's still bad. I hate the culture. I hate the people who surround themselves like that, but it's not bad. I mean, come on, it's not that bad. I was overreacting just a tiny little bit, okay? I was overreacting quite a fucking lot. Anime's not that bad. It's really not. When I was watching that video back, it honestly made me cringe. It was so bad. And every day, I swear I get a comment on that video saying, dude, anime's so cringe, I hate it. And then the next day, I get a comment saying, dude, I can't believe you said that, dude. I love anime. I love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, available on Netflix and Hulu with a subscription. It's one of my most viewed and disliked videos. That is just so funny to me. Some might even say it's bizarre. I'm so sorry. We getting a little tipsy for tonight. Hugs juice box for today. I'd like to address a few things before I go into the main reasons why I really do not hate anime anymore. I have watched several, and I mean several, seasons and shows and series and parts. I've seen it all. Since we've left off, I've watched the last season of One Punch Man. I watched, I think, up to the 3rd part, maybe the 4th part of JoJo. I stopped at the part with Josuke. I couldn't stand that part. If you can, you're actually insane. You must have no taste in shows. Jesus Christ, there goes 15 dislikes already. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't give it a fair chance. I just moved on. I watched Hunter x Hunter. That was pretty cool. I actually kind of enjoyed that. I think I watched till the 6th season, maybe? Sounds right. Maybe 5th. Needless to say, I watched probably hundreds of hours of anime since that last video. More of the story is, it's really not that bad. I don't know why I was so hateful towards the genre before, but it's really not all too bad. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not turning into a weeb. I'm not watching it 24/7. In fact, I haven't watched anime in probably 2 weeks. That doesn't mean I still haven't watched it and actually enjoyed it, though. And honestly, in the last video, I gave it an unfair comparison. I said everybody I knew was like the cringy people you hate to see in real life, trying to morph themselves into an edgy buff beast, citing JoJo references, committing biological war crimes. They've done it all. But that's really not all that true. I still have 2 really weeby friends. Like I did in the last video. I mean, they didn't pack up and leave. Sadly, I'm stuck with them for life. I really wish I could get rid of them. They watch it all the time. I explained this last time. They watch all the time. 15, 16 hours of anime in a weekend. And I've came to the conclusion that that's alright. If you enjoy doing that, there's no difference of me watching 16 hours of Minecraft Let's Plays than you watching 16 hours of JoJo. Let's be real. There's no difference there. And just like last video, there's still a really cringy guy that definitely had some very strong connection with anime previously and started to become really cringy, and people only assumed that it was because of some of the stuff that he was watching and fangirling over. But honestly, I'm not so sure that wasn't just a phase. I mean, he's still inside of that, but that you know, phases happen. It's very common. I mean, look at me. I'm going crazy. Is this a phase? 2020 phase? Is it fun? I'm crazy? Man, I am so funny. Lele Pons better watch out, dude. I'm not even playing. And my lifelong best friend, which is still my lifelong best friend, still watches anime. And I've come to find out that he reads manga occasionally, I think. And basically, just moreover, I'm responding in a more positive way towards everything. I have a lot more friends that are really heavily invested in this type of stuff. Like the type of people to change their Instagram profile picture every other day to a new still frame of an anime character. And I've concluded that there's nothing really wrong with that. Now the problem still stands with the culture. That has definitely gotten worse since I've made that video. But still, I made an unfair comparison in the last video. I was comparing the worst of the worst and making it seem like that was the majority of people. I made it seem like the Rick and Morty stans screaming Szechuan sauce and I'm a pickle Rick Morty screaming on the ground, flailing their arms like they were actually a part of this. Which sure, I'm sure there are people like that, but that's not the majority. That's not even a fraction. I guarantee less than 0.001% of everybody who watches anime is like that. I guess I was just biased for whatever reason. Maybe it was something that I got in my head that every person who watched anime was gonna be really cringe and really unfunny and make stupid, bad references, and maybe I was under the impression that everybody who watched anime was like that, but that's not even close to being true. And honestly, with all this stuff going on online, I'd rather see some twink with a darling in the Franks profile picture than some of the stuff that's going on. Either way, I'd like to share our personal story. For around about 9 months, I've been wanting to make this video. After that video got quite a bit of attraction, which it kind of did, a couple hundred views. And I was going to disregard it until I watched and completed several series and several different types of anime. Rather than just sticking to one type, one genre, just kind of mix it up a little bit. But after seeing the constant feud in my comment section, I figure now's a good time to end this. The only thing that changed from me now to the video I made a year ago was that all people are not cringy and all anime isn't bad. But the point about the culture is very much real, and there needs to be a more broad divide between weebs and regular anime watchers. There is a very distinct difference between the two, in which you can tell easily if you were actually looking. But that's on me. That's just me being thick-headed and not wanting to look at anything else. Just me wanting to look at one side of the story, which I'm really trying to get better on. So, moral of the story is, I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings by making this video and explaining why I was wrong. To the weebs out there, you're cringe. And to the people like me that don't want to look at the other side and just want to look at what they believe is the right side, give it a try. You might like it. If you don't, you don't. That's just how that works. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys coming down. If you guys did enjoy this video, please don't forget to leave a like. If you disliked, leave a dislike. And comment video suggestions down below for me to make in the future. Also, a very important side note that will change my channel indirectly for years. As far as the reptile videos, I'm completely done with those. So if you're here to watch those, I'm done with those. It was a good era of my channel, but they're just not for me at this point. And I appreciate everybody who's still here from some of the very first videos I made. You guys are absolutely insane. Anyways, just make sure you follow my Twitch. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.